We have a lot of big and crazy things going on in our life right now. We are in the process of selling our motorhome, which I think it actually is selling today. We are searching for a new motorhome, and we're getting close to the end of that. And in under a year, we're going to be selling the house that we've lived in for the last 8 years.
Leaving the state we've lived in for our whole lives.
That's a big one.
We want to talk about a lot of things in this video, but please take a moment, make sure subscribe, notification bell's on. That way, when new videos come out, you will get notified. So why are we doing all this now? Right? Why are we making this stress upon ourselves? Well, one of the big factors that has kind of put a pause on this, but that's being taken care of, is my work, right? So I'm very close to retiring within a couple of months. So we're able to, that's the catalyst to be able to start a lot of things we've been planning for quite some time. It's just, you can't really go to another state when you are employed in the state of New Jersey, but that's going to be changing. So with that comes more travel. That's one of the big things. And if you've watched our channel, we've always said we can't wait to be free to travel more, travel further, travel longer.
Which is why we're looking at a new motorhome. Many of you ask, why are you giving up Nelly? She's perfect, and she is, and she's been great. We've had her since 2019. We've had many seasons in her, and it's been wonderful. But we're going to be spending weeks and months on the road now, and we want something bigger. We want something with more towing capacity, more living space, bigger tanks, all these different things that will have more of a home on wheels. Not that she's not, but it's just going to open up so much more for us. So let's talk about our home, right? We've talked about the RV, but we do have a very nice home that we've made here in northern New Jersey, and we love it. We love where we live. We love our home. We bought this house in 2017, and we've been really, really happy. And as you can see, I mean, you can't get much better than this for people who love quiet. This is what we're going to hopefully duplicate in where we're looking, hopefully in Tennessee, and be able to have that same kind of quiet and introverted feel, but without the attitude of New Jersey. Now, look, we have a lot of friends in New Jersey. We love parts of New Jersey, but we're really looking forward to starting anew, starting fresh in a place that we know we love very much.
This is going to affect our travels pretty significantly. So we are going to be searching for a new home that's going to have us outside of our normal range, right? We're usually on the East Coast. It's going to have us out in Tennessee in different areas. Also, we're going to have the ability to travel a lot longer. I mean, now a long trip for us is 2 weeks, 20 days or so. That's probably going to be a shorter trip for us. We're planning to do months at a time. We're planning to do winters somewhere warm. The winters of snow blowing and ice and salt are over. Those are over. So we're going to be in warm climates, and that's one of the big reasons why we're going to be in a larger motorhome, because we both like space, and 2 weeks is fine, but when you're spending 2 months, 3 months at a location, you want to be comfortable. MJ did say that our motorhome is sold. You know, one of the biggest things, the selling points was the RV snap pads. Just kidding, that wasn't one of the selling. It's one of the selling points, but not the selling point. But you talk about having a relationship with a product. We've had these on our motorhome since almost day one. It was our first upgrade that we did. We still have the same pair of RV snap pads, which is a sponsor of this channel. RV snap pads makes permanent jack pads. So you can see ours are down now because we have this driveway, which is one of the upgrades we did to our home, and it wasn't cheap, and we want to make sure that we protect this driveway, and RV snap pads allow us to do that. They're made in the USA out of 100% recycled materials. We also have all different types of snap pads to fit your appropriate jack. So whether you have a motorhome, a fifth wheel, travel trailer, they have a size. And if they don't have a size, they also have the RV stack pad. Now you can use this alone, the stack pad. This will go under your levelers. Or if you have your snap pads already, sometimes we're in a site that's really bad, and even with your levelers, you can't level. You put these stack pads either under your jacks or under the tires of your RV, and they support up to 40,000 pounds. Built-in handle, you can stack them on top of each other in increments of 2 inches. They only weigh 7 pounds. We carry 8 of these on. We love our RV snap pads. They're a great company, huge supporter of our channel. And since you saw it on this channel, if you use the discount code Endless10, you get 10% off of any of your purchase of your RV snap pads or RV stack pads, or if you want merch. They have it all there. We absolutely love it. Thousands and thousands and thousands of you RVers out there are using them. If you want more information, you want that discount code, We'll put the link down below.
Starting in the fall, our travels are really going to kick it up a notch. So we're going to be headed down to, we'll be at the Hershey show in September. And then we're going to be headed down south. We're going to be spending some time in Alabama, which we love. We're going to be spending time in Tennessee. Then we're going to be heading west. We're going to be heading through Louisiana or Mississippi and Texas and spending some time in Texas and then coming back to Virginia to see Jason. And we have all of these things already planned out, and hopefully winter next year, as Izzy said, somewhere where I'm thinking Texas.
Now, there's definitely some emotional unknowns here. There's a lot of unknown. Well, let's talk about some of the unknowns. Unknown is we know our lives in New Jersey. We've visited a lot of places, but we know New Jersey's a small state.
Born here.
We know a lot of the areas in New Jersey, what's good, what's not good. We got great food. You can go from tip to tip of the state
about.
in 3 hours, right? We know where to go. That's all going to change. We're going to be in a new environment.
Also, we have family and very good friends here in New Jersey, and people always say, aren't you going to miss them? Look, guys, we have a motorhome. We could come up here in a couple days and see our families and visit our friends, and we plan on doing that. We definitely are going to make time to keep those relationships because those are important to us.
We are fortunate that we're in an area, we're in northern New Jersey. It's very heavily populated, but we're only about 50 minutes from New York City, which is excellent geographically for us when we're going to sell. We're in a little hidden paradise. Not many people know where we live. And I know when we first bought and I came looking, we didn't live too far from here, but I came looking back and I'm like, wow, I didn't know this existed.
You couldn't find it.
Couldn't find it. It's beautiful. You can't find it. I'm like, this is a little paradise back here. And I think we're going to sell our home very quickly, like we did with the motorhome. I think somebody's going to scoop it up, probably somebody from New York City. Because they're going to leave that environment and come to here, and their kids can run around and not have to worry about it. There's nobody back here. This is amazing.
And 10 minutes away, you have a park and ride so people can go work right in the city and then come home to this.
This is going to be a big change for us. This is a risk for us. But that's one thing we're not afraid about. We've taken risk in our lives, and some have paid off. And some have not, but you learn from your failures, and you'll never fail unless you take a risk, and you'll never succeed unless you take a risk. We've both learned that. I'm sure people that are watching this channel that have been very successful will say the same thing. So we're willing to take that risk with the plan that it's going to be a better life for us, a better life for Jason, and better for the channel.
And what does life look like for us? Again, this house will hopefully be sold in under a year. That's our plan. So what are we doing now? Obviously, right now we're focusing on the motorhome search and selling. Then we're going to start going through the house. Now, I guess downsizing, we're going to be throwing away a lot of hashtag stuff.
It's hard for her.
Okay. Oh, please. You got baseball cards up there that we've had since
pretty much it. We have a case of baseball cards.
So we're going to be going through stuff. We're not technically downsizing because we're going to be getting a house probably similar to this. We don't want anything really big. It's just more to clean. We're going to just be downsizing our clutter, I guess, and just keeping what we really need. We're going to do some enhancements to the house a little bit, kind of get it ready for selling, and then just enjoy our last year in New Jersey. We're going to miss this house. We put our heart and soul into this. When we first looked at this house, it looked totally
diamond in the rough.
Different than it did now.
But it definitely, we made it look better.
Yeah, we made it ours, and we're going to miss it, just like we're going to miss Nelly. But as Izzy said, it's very exciting what's on the horizon because it's kind of like we're ending this part of our life and starting a new part. You know, we have our son who's going to be a sophomore in college in August, and we're hitting the road, and it's very exciting.
So we want advice from the elders out there, from people who have done this. So, we know people that have been born, raised, lived, and died in the same town, never left within 25-mile radius. We know many people that have left countries, came here and made a totally new life for themselves. So that's pretty challenging. Yeah. But we want your feedback. Are we nervous about this? A little bit. Yeah, we are. We'd be lying to you if we weren't. This is a big move for us.
We're starting over.
We're starting over, but we think it's going to be a good move, but we want your advice. Put it in the comments below. If you like videos like this, to the left of us, we'll put our RV tours playlist. We're also going to put our RV travel vlogs playlist. And for myself and MJ, it's a journey of a lifetime, and we'll see you on the road.